and we can make plays, it puts them into the, you kind of saw today, you puts them into the shell coverages, and then Trav starts getting going and stuff like that. And so
Kelce had a couple nice plays in there.
What stands out just about the protection that you had today?
I thought they did a great job. They've been working hard the entire camp, and obviously the veteran guys did a great job. But it was good to see the young guys go up against some good rushers and some games and stuff like that, and give me a lot of time in the pocket. And when they give you time like that, guys can get open downfield, and it's kind of like cliche, but it all does. It starts up front, and when the offense line's blocking like that, it kind of gets the offense going.
You've got obviously some feel for playing with Josh and Kingsley.
Mm-hmm.
But how much different and how significant is it to get the reps in at least a preseason game?
Yeah, no, I was super excited to get out there, especially at Arrowhead, and get real reps with these guys. I always talk about getting hit and stuff like that, and but to get the feel for the pocket, the trust with those guys, and give guys chances to make plays downfield, it shows that all the hard work that we put in and training camp is paying off. And this is a little step, but it's a little step in the right direction. And so we're excited now to have 2 weeks to kind of prepare to play a really good defense in the Chargers. And so it was a good step today, and we'll continue to build as we get ready for the regular season.
Yeah, specific to those guys, is there something specific you learned tonight from how playing in a game with them is? Points of reference you'll have?
Yeah, I thought they stepped up and did a lot of great things. We challenged them all camp, and we gave them the hardest they can get going against Spags and put them in one-on-one situations, and they learned and got better and better. And they have to continue to take steps in the right direction, and they've done that. And so there'll be mistakes every once in a while. That's part of it. That's part of playing in the NFL. But it's how you respond. And I'm excited for these guys to be challenged and then go out there and show who they are.
Patrick, you talked a lot about trying to push the ball downfield again.
Mm-hmm.
You had in the past, completed the long one to Tech Pond, and you had a couple others downfield. Does it give you some confidence that you're able to hit those even with probably a vanilla team?
Yeah, for sure. It's just if defenses are going to have to play us the way that they played us kind of at the end of these last few years, and how they played today, we got to be able to win on the outside. And even the play early in the game that Rasheed got the face mask, thought he made a good adjustment on the ball before that. And so if they're going to be one-on-one on the outsides, and we can make plays, it puts them into the, you kind of saw today, you puts them into the shell coverages, and then Trav starts getting going and stuff like that. And so in order to be the best version of ourselves, we have to be able to prove game by game that we can hit these deep passes. And if we do that, it opens up the rest of the offense, and everybody can get going.
How much of this did you feel like you needed?
Yeah, for me, I wanted to get out there. It's the preseason is the preseason. We understand it, and you want everybody to stay safe and have your health and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, you're a football player, and you got to play football.
The Kansas City Chiefs just got the spark they've been waiting for, because Travis Kelce is back. At Arrowhead, in a preseason showdown with the Chicago Bears, Kelce reminded everyone why he's the heartbeat of this offense. On the sidelines, Patrick Mahomes looked sharp, confident, and dangerous, and the chemistry between quarterback and tight end clicked instantly. Mahomes admitted what every Chiefs fan saw with their own eyes: when Kelce is on the field, defenses panic. They drop into shell coverages, they second-guess, and that's when Kansas City's attack becomes unstoppable. Kelce had a couple nice plays in there, Mahomes said with a grin, but the reality was bigger. The Bears couldn't contain him. The real story? The offensive line. Mahomes praised the young guys and the veterans for holding their ground against Chicago's pass rush. He had time in the pocket, and when Mahomes has time, the NFL knows what happens next. Deep passes, explosive screens, and wide-open playmaking. Head coach Andy Reid echoed the excitement, pointing out that Mahomes threw for 143 yards in the first quarter alone, while running backs averaged nearly 7 yards per carry. It all starts up front, Reid emphasized, but he couldn't ignore how dangerous the team looked once Kelce got rolling. No injuries. No setbacks. Just momentum. The Chiefs averaged nearly 10 yards per play with the starters, numbers that scream Super Bowl contender. Now with 2 weeks to prepare for the Chargers, the message is clear: Mahomes, Kelce, and Reid are building something terrifying. If this preseason preview is any sign, the NFL should be on high alert. The comeback is real. And Kansas City looks ready to dominate again.